So if you're into gaming, AMD CPUs are pretty much the way to go. But if you do anything else outside of gaming, edit videos like I do, 3D printing like I do, you know, other hobbies and stuff, that's when you need to go Intel, because they work better for stuff like that. So I have an Intel i7-13700K series. This is supposed to be just as good as gaming as the top AMD CPUs, but it should be better for all the other stuff that I need to do too. So today we're using Asus new B760M plus Wi-Fi board. This supports DDR5 RAM, so it should be way faster than my last system. And it also has a cool blacked out design, which is what I've been going for. But with this DDR5 RAM, I need to buy some new RAM too, so I grabbed Corsair's new top of the line RAM, the Dominator Titanium. Really expensive, overly expensive for what it is. But it's 6600 megahertz, which is almost twice as fast as the last RAM I had, so I'm hoping I see some type of improvement here. Thanks to the power of these Facebook groups, I was pretty much told that if you get an Intel computer, you need to buy this contact frame for the CPU mount, because this current CPU mount kind of bends your CPU. So you want this contact frame so that you lay the CPU out flat, and then when you put a cooler on, you get full coverage of the chip. Swapping to Intel was as easy as I expected it to be. The motherboard came with all the usual manuals and extra wires, but the cool blacked out metallic design was exactly what I was looking for. It also had a ton of ports on the rear, especially for all of the USB devices that I use. Installing the Intel chip was pretty straightforward, and it also only took like 4 screws to remove the original hold down plate. Afterwards, adding a flat contact plate was a breeze using the same 4 screws, and I could tell the entire chip mounting surface was fully flat. The Corsair Dominator Titanium Ram added nicely to the all-black aesthetic with a beefy heatsink and some nice, well-hidden LEDs. The top actually comes off the sticks, but I didn't try it out this time. As expected, it installs just like any other RAM, though it is way taller than most sets on the market. Afterwards, I swapped out the motherboard into my case with minimal problems, installed the Zotac 4070 Ti, and sat back and admired my work. Unfortunately, I physically broke my NVMe storage and had to reinstall Windows all over again. So I'd be lying if I said there was a night and day difference once I swapped to Intel, but there are a few things I noticed. The chip flew through whatever game I was playing, whether I was playing a classic battle royale such as PUBG, a more modern one such as Fortnite, Call of Duty, which is known to be poorly optimized, or even hilariously old games such as Half-Life. I can also say that the temps range between 65 to 75 C while gaming, with occasional spikes all the way towards 100 when loading up for the first time. But a few Google searches show me that it's normal for Intel to do this, and it isn't concerned as long as the temps drop back down, which they did. Either way, every game ran perfectly smooth and better than my last chip, but I'm not sure if that's an Intel thing or just because it's a newer chip. All in all, the gaming performance was on point, but it also excelled at other tasks, such as editing the video you're watching right now. There were also other improvements, such as the increased sound quality for my Bluetooth headphones, being able to install my entire Steam library in the background while I was gaming with no hiccups, and an overall seamless user experience. So at this point, I've pretty much upgraded every single part of my computer since the first day, and I think I'm finally ready to cap off this vlog series with one last video where I review the whole PC gaming experience. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks for everyone who's been watching. You know what it is. Like, laugh, subscribe. See you next time.